everybody, it's KJ from Metro Hobbies, Toys and Games, and I'm pretty excited today because today we're taking a trip down memory lane. I get to review or do a little mini review on the Nintendo Entertainment System Lego set 71374, and I'm very excited about it. The Nintendo Entertainment System, or the Lego set of it, comes with at least 3 things. 2 main builds, so this is really 2 builds in one box. So in terms of value, this is quite impressive. So you've got the console itself with its controller, and then you've got the classic TV, which has the sound clicking for the knob. That's just a beautiful touch there. And it also comes with, if I just turn that around, comes with an 8-bit Mario. So it actually goes through the scenes. So at this point, you're probably seeing this is a set of nostalgia. And maybe that's why you want to get it. And nothing wrong with that because, you know, if you grew up with the Nintendo system, that's amazing. This is actually more than that. This is, if you haven't, maybe you're somebody who hasn't built Lego for a long time and this is your baptism of fire after a decade or what have you. This has got so many interesting part usages in it. This is far more than just a nostalgic trip. This is a Lego build. This is a really well designed. In particular, the console itself, which is the first set in the instruction manual, if you like, to go through. And it has parts uses where you're building on the side, where you're building parts upside down. It includes parts in there where you lock them in place. You're not actually sticking them to other Lego bricks. They are locked in place by other Lego pieces and they have a function. And what's really nice about this is that it's not just the box. This is a one-to-one build of the Nintendo NES, and so they've really been challenged to try and get the right curves and the right shapes where it needs to be and not have any Lego studs showing except maybe these 2 on the top. This is something that you usually, this kind of detail is something you usually see an adult fan of Lego building rather than an actual purchasable set, or at least a few years ago. Lego have been producing some incredible sets lately, and I wanted to show you that you can actually look inside this set and you can see the mechanisms because this is more than just the box. I'm cheating a bit because you can actually see the cartridge is actually in there as well. So this is the mechanism that holds the cartridge down, and that actually allows you to push it in and push it up. So I've turned it around and the cartridge just popped out and you're building the cartridge separately. So this is itself is a fairly straightforward build, but the mechanism inside here, in order for it to sit in properly and for it to go down and then to pop up again, it's quite impressive. Look, something that Lego's been doing for a little while, and there's, you know, maybe controversy about it, is they've been including stickers. In this, all those little signage, that's all prints. You're not having to worry about lining that up or anything. That's all just set there, the power. Look, it would have been nice maybe to push the buttons, but with all the detail they've put into it, I don't think that matters so much. The controller is a separate build completely. You actually have to plug it in. You could imagine if you needed to use your set in the first place. I think that's really, really very cool. And in terms of how you want to display it, there's also this little piece on the side, which is a little Nintendo scene. So you can see like there's the little tunnels and everything, and there's your little Mario or little brick-built Mario there. That's the console. The console's got a lot in it. Everything else, I think it's really up to you to discover and really enjoy as you build it. The second thing that you're actually going to go through building is the controller itself. It would be cool to have some haptics on it, but it's perfect. It's a very simple build, but it perfectly captures exactly what that controller is. And the fact that it just plugs in like that using Technic pieces is just beautiful. And then to top it off, your second build is the television. And the television actually comes with its own stand. Pretty straightforward Lego build there, but it is an upside down build. You're not used to seeing the studs underneath, but there they are. It's an upside down build. The TV itself, again, all this, no stickers. It's all printed pieces, so it's all going to line beautiful. The back has, I guess would be the only sticker in it. That's true to a TV anyway. I don't know if you've looked on the back of your TV, but the serial number and everything, it's a sticker. And there you've got your little aerial, so you're trying to get your reception. You've even got your auxiliary plugs. Spin it around to the front. I was saying before, you can change your channels, and it has the click. They didn't have to include that, but inside there, the mechanism that you build allows you to actually hear the click go through. Little buttons. You can take the plates off here and you can have a look inside. In fact, you'd probably want to, because you not only want to purchase this set, and you wouldn't have thought so because the Mario starter set, the one that you would think is the design for children, actually works with this set. So you take the little Mario, which is an intelligent brick, if you like, I believe is what Lego likes to call it. It has a color sensor on it, and it also has a scanner. So when you take it off, on the top here, there's a little sticker, so there's a second sticker that you scan the Mario with, and then the Mario loads up a program, and then you sit the Mario in here, and with the color sensor, if you actually have a look in here when the track goes around, all those different colors actually refer to their reference points for the Mario, so that it will play the music, the Mario music, and the sounds with the visual. So if Mario's catching a coin, you'll hear the coin catch. If Mario's jumping, or if he's going over an enemy, or he's run into an enemy, that's all visible, all sound, all this not visible. It's all going to be a sound in tune with the vision, and I think that's a really nice touch. They didn't have to go to that effort. They've gone all the way. The mechanism itself that the TV is built on, so you build up a brick, you've got the gears in order to make the clicking sound, and in order to do the turning of the TV itself to do the scene. The scene is built on tractor threads that you click together. And then you build the image on top of that. So if you've seen the Lego Liber and the tractor tread that sits on and actually drives on, that's what all this is built on. You can see where the Technic pins actually sit on the plate. So in terms of techniques, in terms of design, in terms of how you, all the new ways of using Lego, this is quite an impressive build that they've worked out with no new parts really, other than say your 8-bit Mario, but you had to have a new part for that. But in terms of the actual builds themselves, they've used existing Lego parts and actually recaptured a one-to-one of the NES and a TV that has a little scene that goes by. This is an incredible set. It's something that I think that if you're a Nintendo fan, you would need to get, and you're going to appreciate Lego more than you've ever realized. And if you love Lego, even if you're not a Nintendo fan, this is something very, very very special in terms, it's more than just a box, it's more than just nostalgia. That is the Nintendo NES 71374. It is more than just nostalgia. It is more than just a fabulous Lego build. It is worthy of a brick of excellence. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment down below, and I'll see you next time.